You hit the jackpot and gain the ability to modify values. The system lets you freely change any value you want. Whether it's looks, body, or wealth, everything is adjustable. You instantly realize this system is unbelievably powerful. I'm going to boost my combat power to trillions. But at system level 1, you can't change combat power yet. Here's what you can modify for now. You check the system interface. Your name, age, height, weight, all can be altered. Even appearance and charm are customizable. Host, take note. You can only make 2 modifications per day. Let's start by changing your wealth. You pull up your attributes panel. You set wealth to unlimited. A passing classmate sees you and smirks. Everyone thinks you've lost your mind. They shoot sympathetic glances your way. You instantly become the crooked smile Dragon King. Now that you're rich, why bother carrying your own luggage? Carrying luggage is for fools. About 500 nearby students are drawn over by Li Yuan's shout. A tall, strong guy steps in front of you and asks, "Is this for real?" You pull 500 cash from your pocket. No tricks, no deception. "If you can carry my luggage to the dorm, 500 is yours." The sturdy guy looks like an athlete. He's incredibly strong. To him, it's like child's play. Li Yuan was walking with a muscular guy halfway down the road. Suddenly, a stunningly beautiful woman appeared ahead of them. Many guys stopped in their tracks to watch her. You were also stunned, staring blankly at her flawless face. But her aura was cool and proud. You asked the muscular guy, "Who is that girl?" "She's Shimutong, known as the goddess of our school." "Who in school doesn't know Shimutong?" "Every guy's dream girl." "Too bad she's cold and indifferent to everyone." "She's famous for being arrogant and aloof." You pulled up Shimutong's profile. Name, Shimutong, editable. Age 20, editable. Height, 168 cm. Weight, 44 kg, editable. Appearance rating, 99, editable. Wealth, 1,520,000, editable. Wow, she's a rich lady. Should I try setting the affinity to 100? Never mind. Better keep a low profile on the first day of school. The two chatted casually as they walked along. You and the athlete arrived outside the dorms. You handed him 500 yuan. "Thanks, if anything good comes up, remember to hit me up." The athlete happily pocketed the 500 yuan. He pushed open the door and entered dorm 7306. The handsome guy arrives. The two tidying their bedding turned to look at Li Yuan. "Are you handsome?" "Can you be as handsome as me?" One of the boys spoke up. You took a look at him. 80 points, pretty decent. I compared and I'm still more handsome. You stroked your chin seriously and said, "Take a good look at what I'm wearing. It's called the Rolls Royce you wear on your body. Worth 300,000 yuan. The rich second generation bragged. "With 300,000 yuan, you can barely buy a Rolls Royce wheel," you said. Another roommate wanted to laugh, but out of courtesy, he held it back. The rich kid sneered. "So what's the use?" You said, "You'll never afford it in your lifetime. 30 years east of the river, 30 years west. Don't underestimate a poor young man." The rich kid sneered disdainfully. "Do you think you're reading a novel? Still talking about 30 years west of the river?" You replied calmly. "What I want to say is, I've already reached the west side of the river. And I'm still young." "What do you mean?" Rich kid doesn't get it. I mean, I can buy a Rolls Royce whenever I want. Who doesn't know how to talk big? Plus, no taxes to pay anyway. The rich kid kept mocking. "How about we make a bet? Let's bet on whether I can afford a Rolls Royce. If I can buy one, you call me dad when you see me, and get out of this dorm. But if I can't buy one, even if I'm your dad, you still get out of this dorm." The rich kid hesitated a bit. Could the other guy be some secret big shot? But judging by his vibe, doesn't look like it. Wait, why do both options end up worse for me? Damn, playing word games with me. Seems like he's got no real skills. "You can't afford it, so you have to call me dad," the rich kid corrected him. You agreed to the bet right away. It's just buying a Rolls Royce after all. Even a dealership can get you one instantly. "Then let's go to the dealership." "I'll take you, my car's parked off campus," the rich kid said, full of arrogance. You had no interest in paying him any mind. Soon you'd show him what it really means to spend big. You arrived at an underground parking lot just outside the school gates. The rich kid led you to an Audi Q7. "This is my car." The rich kid patted the hood proudly. With a smug grin, he said, "Wow, a Q7, huh? That's impressive." Suddenly, a female voice spoke up. Everyone turned to look. It was a glamorously made-up woman in a red dress. "Do you like it?" the rich kid asked with a smile. "Yes, I do. Can I get in and take a seat?" "Sure, come on up." The rich kid felt extremely proud at that moment. "What's your name?" You asked another roommate. "My name's Tianbo Guang, Gao Bo, a rich kid from the computer science department." Soon everyone arrived at the Rolls-Royce dealership. "Are you here to buy a car?" The hostess greeted her warmly, assuming she was a buyer. Gao Bo pointed to his niece. "But you denied it." "I'm not here to buy a car." "So you admit defeat?" Gao Bo was overjoyed. "Son, don't be in such a hurry." You calmly patted Gao Bo on the shoulder. "I'm not buying cars. I want to buy the entire 4S dealership." "What?" Everyone was stunned. "Buying the whole 4S dealership? Are you crazy? Just the 10 or so cars in the store are worth hundreds of millions. Don't bluff like that." "Why don't you just say you'll buy the whole street?" Gao Bo sneered. "Sir, if you don't have anything else, you should leave. We still have business to attend to." The Rolls-Royce salesperson said to you, "Call your boss over, I want to talk to him." "Sir, please stop causing trouble. Interrupting the boss's rest will get me docked pay."
Don't worry.
"Give me your boss's number." "The boss's number is in that business card holder. You can look for yourself." Li Yuan walked over and took a card. "Hello, who's this?" A slightly husky middle-aged voice came from the phone. "Hello, boss. I want to buy your Rolls-Royce 4S dealership in Ancheng. If you won't sell the store, I can buy it at a premium." "Then 2 billion it is." "2 billion? That's just unreasonable." But you agreed just like that. "You're not messing with me, are you?" the boss asked seriously. After the phone call ended, Li Wan saw a few mouths that could fit a fist in them. Are you really going to spend 2 billion on this 4S shop? Tianbo Guang dragged his nearly dislocated jaw and asked. The woman in red released Gao Bo's arm and leaned a little closer to you. Gao Bo watched the beauty drift farther away from him, feeling a pang of defeat in his heart. But then he thought, maybe you're just putting on a show. The boss arrived soon after. Chu Xiongfei asked, who wants to buy my shop? Then he looked at Gao Bo. Is it you who wants to buy my shop? You stepped forward and said, I want to buy your shop. Let's talk it over. Like I said earlier, 2 billion, not a cent less. 2 billion isn't a problem for me. Let's sign the contract. Gao Bo was a bit puzzled. This isn't how I imagined it would go. Chu Xiongfei hesitated a little. If someone really has 20 billion in cash to spend, what kind of backing must they have? He dared not even imagine. If you're really going to buy it, sir, I can sell it for 1.5 billion. This made Gao Bo beside him lose his composure. That's impossible! The script shouldn't go like this. Through the system, you transferred 1.5 billion to Chu Xiongfei. Mr. Li, looking forward to our cooperation. Chu Xiongfei saw the bank notification message and couldn't help but smile with joy. You still can't drive, so Chu Xiongfei found an experienced driver. You picked a nice-looking car, intending to ride it back. Tianbo Guang came to his senses, surprised that this tiny dorm housed 2 such wealthy guys. They were real big shots. Annie followed Gao Bo back, saw the beautiful woman in red trying to get into your car. Then you stopped her. Then you signaled the driver to speed off. Seeing this, Gao Bo also drove away. As you neared the school, you got out of the car. You and Tianbo Guang walked back to school. When you returned to the dorm, several guys were crowded around, staring at you, confused. What's so interesting about the dorm? You walked up to the door and saw a man and a woman inside. The man must be your new roommate. As for the girl, she's supposed to be his girlfriend. Let me introduce ourselves. We're from dorm 306. I'm your new roommate, Du Ming. This is my girlfriend, Zhao Zihuan. Zhao Zihuan is really beautiful. All the guys watching couldn't help but envy Du Ming. Did you two come to register by yourselves? No girlfriend tagging along? Du Ming asked with a very smug tone. Tianbo Guang was annoyed, but there was nothing he could do. He was just a lonely single guy, but he couldn't stand seeing Du Ming show off like that. My girlfriend can't come over right now. Don't tell me your girlfriend's too ugly and embarrassed to show herself in public, Du Ming said with an exaggerated expression. Tianbo Guang snapped back angrily. With Li Wen's wealth, he can have any woman he wants. So what if I don't have a boyfriend? Isn't it normal that I'm not as pretty as you? No need to feel inferior. Fine, if you want to see her so badly, I'll call my girlfriend over. Let's see who looks inferior then. System, come on! Fill the romance meter with the campus queen to max.